week 5 of our your home yoga practice. And this one's going to bring everything together that we've done over the last 4 weeks up to now. So I've kind of introduced with you the forward fold, and we've been focusing on your hips, and we're working slightly different areas with strength, but we're going to bring it all together so you get a bit more of an idea of a full Ashtanga practice. And it's going to be a bit more energy because we're going to bring in some more vinyasas. We'll do just one breath practice at the end of the practice. We'll just do a little warm up first and then go into asana. So come into your hands and knees. Hands directly below your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and cat-cows. Inhale, look up. Exhale, curling under. Inhale, look up. Exhale, rounding your spine. Draw your belly in. 3 more in your own time. So you can get into that movement a little bit more each time. Then come back to neutral. Take your hands a little bit wider than your shoulders, knees a bit wider than your hips, and gentle circles to begin with. So little circles and slowly deepen. Inhaling as you come up, exhaling as you come down. The key is linking your breath with your movement. Spread your fingers out, starting to get more weight into your shoulders. And getting that stability through your middle by just drawing your belly button in towards your spine. And then rock around the other way. Back to neutral, taking your feet behind you into your plank, and slowly raise your hips up into down dog, walking on the spot, wiggling into your toes, your ankles, your knees, your hips, slowly softening out your hamstrings, and then walking your feet up towards your hands. Bending your knees so you're nice and slouch, your belly's on your thighs, head loose, and slowly rocking up. Draw your belly in as you come up, shoulders and head coming up last, and then give yourself a bit of a tornado, swinging your arms around. Extra bit of energy will be a good moment because it's got a bit chilly. So this will definitely warm you up. So coming to the top of your mat. And just a little rock front to back and side to side. And finding that point of balance in the middle. Spread your toes out. Then drawing your hips in, your belly in. Your pelvic floor is lifting up and your belly's in, so that's your bandhas, that stability through the middle of your body, long through your spine. Shoulders up, and just drop them down. Shins gently tucked in, and starting that ocean sound in your back of your throat, that gentle constriction in the back of your throat to give you that focus through your practice. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, bend your knees, hands to the floor. Inhale, just your head up. Exhale, step back into plank. Knees down, chin down. Onto your belly. Inhale, pushing up into cobra just to begin with. Tightly through your bum, so there's nothing going on in your back. Exhale, into down dog. So a nice bit of a bend in your knees, just to soften everything up, just nice and gentle, stretching towards your palms. 5 breaths here. Exhale, look forwards. Inhale, step forwards, looking up. Exhale, drop your head. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, fold forwards, drop your head. Inhale, look up. Exhale, back into plank. Knees down, chin down, onto your belly. Inhale, pushing yourself up into cobra. Open up your chest. Exhale, down dog, 5 breaths. Drawing your belly back into your spine. Exhale, look forwards. Inhale, step forwards, looking up. Exhale, drop your head. Inhale, reaching up, squeezing through your hips as you come up. Exhale, hands down. One more A. Inhale, palms up, look to your palms. Exhale, fold forwards, hands to the floor, drop your head. Inhale, look up. Exhale, back into plank. Knees down, chin down, onto your belly. Inhale, push through the floor, open your chest. Exhale, down dog, 5 breaths. Exhale, look forwards. Inhale, step forwards, looking up. Exhale, drop your head. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, just take the top off. Now done cell B, we'll do 2 more of these, so you can either stick with knees down, chin down, up into cobra, or chaturanga, allow yourself to press up down, and then coming into up dog. Inhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, back into plank. So knees, chin down, or exhale down into chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, drop your back knee or straighten. Inhale, your arms up. Exhale, hands down, step back. Lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot through, drop your knee down or straight. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, hands down, step back. Lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths here. Drawing your belly button in, looking towards your belly button. Your feet are hip widths apart, so your hands are shoulders width. Exhale, look forwards. Inhale, step forwards, looking up. Exhale, drop your head. Inhale, bend your knees, scoop your arms up. Exhale, straighten. One more. Inhale. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look up. Exhale, back into plank. Lower down. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot through. Knee down or foot down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down, step back. Lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left foot forwards. Drop your knee or heel down. Inhale, up. Exhale, hands down. Step back into plank. Lower down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths here. See if you can maybe step your feet back a little bit so you're really stretching your body out. and slow your breath down. Exhale, look forwards. Inhale, step forwards, looking up. Exhale, drop your head. Inhale, bend your knees, arms coming up. Exhale, straighten. Lovely. So, top of your mat, slowing your breath down. Take your feet hip width apart. You're going to inhale, reach up, one arm up and the other. Exhale, slowly reach yourself forward, soften with your knees, bending as you come down. Dropping your head forward but reaching forwards, taking that bind with your big toes. Inhale, look up, lengthen out through your chest. Exhale, drop your head down. So you keep that nice bit of contact with your thighs. Your shoulders relax. 5 breaths here. Pushing the knuckles of your fingers into the floor, and that'll just give you a little bit more support through your back and maybe allow you to lengthen through the backs of your legs a bit more. Inhale, look up. Post your palms underneath. And exhale, drop your head down again. Using your breath the whole time. You can find that squeezing your hips in a little bit just gives you a little bit more extension as well because your back feels supported. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release your hands. Inhale, reach yourself, draw your belly in as you come up, squeezing through your hips, squeezing through your knees, that's it. Exhale, palms together. Come into the top of your mat, you're probably already there. Step to the side, Trikonasana. Arms coming up, so one foot's facing away from you, the other foot, your back foot heel, you're 45 degrees away. Arms coming up, and then exhale, tip over your hip. So no weight through this bottom hand, but you're stretching up to the top, stretching down to the floor. 5 breaths. Look towards that top palm. Inhale, come up, rotate your heels round, and exhale, tip over the other side. Inhale, come up. Rotate your feet round, rotate your hips round, hands on your hips. Coming into the rotated triangle here, I had an epiphany the other day, a bit dangerous for me, that you could use a coffee table or something. If you've got a small little table, if you haven't got a block or the block's not high enough, so you've just got a small little table, what you could do, because one of the good things about this one, the important thing is getting a real good anchor for this hand. So what you could do is, if you've got a small table like this, doesn't need to be as big, it's just finding something that works for you. So your left hand is coming down here, and then you're twisting through the middle and reaching up. But it's all about getting that twist so that you're stretching your right hip back and away from you. So having that nice firm table there allows you to do that. So you can either have it on the inside of your foot or the outside. So drawing that right hip back, popping your hand down and twisting through the middle. So whether you're using your block or the table, so we'll come into that now. So exhale, coming forward into that twist, left palm down and right arm coming up. 5 breaths here. Inhale, come up, take your block or your table and rotate yourself around, and then either popping it in on the inside or on the outside and coming into your twist here. So this time your right hand's coming down, your left hip's drawing back. Plant that palm firmly down and twist through the middle. 5 breaths. And you're going to feel this on your IT band on your left leg. So really good for running. Inhale, come up. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. So taking a big step. This time we're going to come into our wide-legged lunge. So your hip's going to bend over your knee, over your ankle. So exhale down, your arm coming across your forearm, across your thigh, or down to the floor on a block or straight to the floor, but a little bit beyond your foot. Arms coming up and away from you, looking underneath the crook of your arm. 5 breaths. Inhale, come up, rotate yourself round. Exhale down the other side. So far up, forearm on your arm, on your leg, or down to the floor. And exhaling your arm that way. So you're going to feel this on your outer portion of your bent leg. So allow yourself to sink into your hip, but then push away so you're really strong through that thigh. Inhale, push up, rotate yourself round, drop your back knee down, and exhale as you come into your twist, taking your left elbow over your right knee into your twist here. 5 breaths here. Wiggle your back knee away from you. So you're opening up your hip flexors, but also getting a nice twist. Inhale, come out of your twist, up to standing. Rotate yourself round, drop your back knee down. And exhale your right elbow round the other side of your left knee. See if you can extend that twist just with your breath. Inhale, come out your twist. Exhale, up to standing. So taking your arms into reverse prayer here, or binding your forearms. Take a step to the back. Right foot coming forward first, so both legs are staying straight. Exhale forward as you drop yourself down. We get you're aiming your head down towards your knee, and then let your head go nice and loose. So both legs are straight here. 5 breaths. Inhale, come up, rotate yourself round, and exhale down the other side. Drawing your belly in, trying to keep the weight pushing through from your front foot, but also into your back foot as well, and square up your shoulders again. Inhale, come up. Exhale, step to the top of your mat. Roll your shoulders back. So coming to your balance. So your left leg is planted nice and strong to begin with. So we're bringing your right, so either your toe up for 5, here for 5, here for 1, and then extending out, or holding here for 5, here for 5, in for 1, and extending out. Keeping that focus on your breath, so really go for your ujjayi breath, your ocean sound. Keeping that focus point on a point in the floor in front of you or a bit on the wall. And really isolate that really strong, contraction through your hip of the extend of the straight leg. So I'll do it with you so we keep pace, so, but I'll try and keep quiet. Left hand on your left hip as you take your knee out to the side. Drop your shoulders away. Draw your knee in for one, squeeze it in, and then extend your leg away from you. 5 breaths here. Doesn't matter where your leg really is. Keeping that focus on your left hip here and knee really strong. Exhale your foot down to the floor and then onto the other side. So this time your right hip's really strong in your right knee. Inhale, draw your knee up, 5 breaths here. So it's all about your hip doing the work, holding your knee up, not you grabbing hold of it so much. So that's just, your hands are just supporting it a little bit. Make sure when your legs extended out the front of you that you're not dropped yourself back, so you're nice and upright still, nice and strong through your spine. Draw your belly in. So slowly foot down to the floor, just a little rock, even out your feet again. Lovely. Come into the top of your mat. Inhale, your palms come up. Exhale, fold forwards, hands to the knees, drop your head. Inhale, look up. Exhale, back into plank. Lower down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look between your hands and bend your knees and then bunny hop your feet up towards your palms. So feet together, knees squeezed in together, hips really strong. Inhale, scoop your arms up, tuck your tailbone under, draw your belly in, and into Utkatasana chair pose. So drop your shoulders away from your ears. So your arms aren't straight with your palms together. Have them as far wide as they need to be to allow you to really stretch them away from you. And then either look straight ahead if your arms are apart, your palms are together, looking up. So choose where you're going to go. Draw your belly in, 5 breaths here. Keeping that squeezing of your hips, squeezing of your knees. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, look up. Exhale, back into plank. Lower yourself down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Right foot comes forward, turn your back heel in. Inhale, arms come up, and again, either arms apart if they're not straight, or together if you can keep them straight. 5 breaths here, warrior 1. So looking to your palms if your hands are together, or looking straight ahead if your arms are apart. Pushing that back leg away from you. Inhale, come up, rotate yourself round. Exhale, bend into that front knee again, and you're working towards getting this front thigh to 90 degrees. But it doesn't matter if you're higher up, it's just where you're going to work to. Drop your shoulders away from your ears, belly in. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Arms come front to back, and exhale, bend into that front knee again. Make sure that your knee is directly over your heel, so it's not come to the inside or gone to the outside. So just correcting yourself, drop your shoulders away from your ears, looking towards this middle finger. 3 more breaths. Inhale, straighten your legs, rotate round again. Exhale onto the other side. Looking towards that middle finger at the front. Exhale, hands down, stepping back into plank. Lower down, inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog, and then look forward and step through into long sitting. Hands down by your hips, knees together, feet, hips squeezing in. Engage your toes back towards you, hands by your hips, draw your belly in so you're nice and long. So a nice big L shape. Drop your head down to your chest. So your chin's not on your chest, but you're lengthening out your spine. 5 breaths here. Inhale, look up. Exhale, we're going to soften your knees and we're coming into your forward fold. So let your belly come onto your thighs, so bend your knees as much as you need to. Stretch your arms away from you. Take the bind with your big toes if you can. Inhale, look up, lengthen out the front of your chest again. Exhale, drop your head down. And then slowly with each breath, just see if you can inch your heels away from you a little bit more. Getting that length out of the back of your hamstrings, but keeping your knees together. If your knees start coming away because you needed to create more length here, just stay here. Just slowly let yourself ease down. But keep your back supported on your by keeping your belly on your thighs. Inhale, look up. Post your palms over the top. Exhale, drop your head down. And to see if here you can maybe inch away a little bit more, or you might be just keeping that nice tight curl with your belly on your thighs. You can allow yourself to come off a little bit, but I don't want you hanging like this. That's not going to do you any good. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release your hands to the sides. And then inhale slowly and curl yourself. Exhale. Going to cross your feet over, roll forwards and come in through a vinyasa. So exhale down, inhale cobra or up dog, exhale down dog, and step through into long sitting again. So Pavatanasana or reverse tabletop. So we'll start reverse tabletop first. So feet up towards your bottom. In that V shape, feet and knees are hip width apart. So this is where you can put your block or your ball if you've got one. Inhale, lifting your hips up, drop your head back, 5 breaths here. Squeezing your hips up, your hips together to lift your bum. Make sure your feet are flattened off towards the floor. Pushing your feet down into the floor from your knees. Inhale up a smidge more. Exhale slowly down. And then you're either going to come up and do that one again with your bent legs in reverse tabletop, or extend your legs away from you. Your knees are still going to, so your feet and knees are together this time. Inhale up for 5 breaths here in the full asana or reverse tabletop. knees in, give everything a squeeze. Round your shoulders off, really opening up that space around your shoulders, which we've been working. Cross your feet over, roll forwards and come into plank. Exhale down, inhale cobra or up dog, exhale down dog. Look forward and step forward into long sitting again. So we're going to come into variation of Janu Shasana. So you've got that V there with one foot drawn in, and we're going to walk your hands forward to the middle. We'd normally go down towards your knee, we're going to come to that middle point, walking your hands forward, drawing that foot up towards you. 5 breaths here. You may be up here, that's fine, but just slowly ease into using your breath. Each breath you might be able to walk forwards a little bit more, but keeping your knee and your foot facing up to the ceiling. Inhale, come up, swap the V over, swap your feet over, and exhale, come forward on this side. So again, this knee and the foot pointing up. Each exhale, allow yourself just to drop down a little bit more if you can, keeping your head nice and drop down. 3 more breaths. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come into cross-legged sitting. So left hand onto your right knee. Inhale, lift, get lots of length through your spine. Exhale, twisting, so hips, middle, chest coming round. So your hands either behind you here, you might need to put it on a block, or you can just post it round so that your shoulders really opening up. 5 breaths. Each inhale, feel like you're getting nice and tall. Exhale, squeeze around a bit more. Inhale, come up, rotate your twist the other way. So hand behind you or around the side of your body. Inhale, back to the middle. Extend your legs out in front of you, give them a little jiggle. Then right knee's bending up. Get your heel as close as you can towards your bottom. Left arm's coming away from you, and then you're wrapping it around your body. So you might be here. I want you to work around to getting your hand closer to your hips. Your other hand can be behind you again or posting round. Inhale up, get a nice bit of length through your spine. Exhale, twisting round. Hugging this knee in towards your chest. 5 breaths. Inhale, looking back to the middle, swap legs. Left heel into your bum this time, wrap your arm around and exhale as you come into your twist this way. So feel like you're squeezing that knee into your body, making sure this extended leg, knees up, foot's right up engaged. Inhale back to the middle, extend your legs up, give them a little jiggle, cross your feet over, hands down, step back into plank, lower down, inhale up, exhale down dog, look forwards and inhale, step forwards into long sitting again. So Navasana boat pose. Knees, bending your knees, coming into that V. So your feet together, your knees together, really squeezing your hips. So we'll do 3 sets with 5 breaths with a little lift in the middle. So arms come, so you can either have your arms here supporting your legs a little bit, or arms coming to the side with your legs up. We'll progress because we're doing 3 sets of them. I'm going to start off with my hands behind here and then slowly extend out a bit more. So inhale, lifting your legs up, open your chest, feel like you've got a light on your chest, beaming forwards. 5 breaths. Squeezing your knees together, squeezing your hips. Exhale down, hands by your hips, inhale, lift up, exhale down, and again. Squeezing your knees, squeezing your hips. If you're starting to feel anything in your back, use your hands to support you a little bit, but really squeeze. It's all about making your hips do the work so your back's not. Exhale down, inhale, lift, exhale down. One more. See if you can extend your legs maybe a little bit more, or extend your arms away a bit more, keeping your chest nice and lifted. Exhale down, inhale, lift, exhale down, squeeze everything in, roll forwards and into plank. Exhale, lower yourself down, inhale up, exhale down dog, look forwards, and then inhale, step through into long sitting again. So we're going to come to Baddha Konasana, cobbler pose. So feet together, we'll start off just bouncing them up and down just to begin with. Keeping that belly drawn in so you're nice and long through your spine so you're not collapsed. And then you're going to push, so try and open your feet like a book and then push whatever edge of your feet is touching, push them in as you exhale and you come forward. So just allow yourself to drop forward wherever you're going to come to and drop your head down. So your head's coming down towards the floor, but wherever it's going, elbows kind of pushing into the insides of your calves, drop your head. 5 breaths here, but keep that pushing of your feet because that encourages your hips to come down. It's not about just about getting length, it's also about the other side of your muscles got to tighten and shorten. So that's what that pushing works with. 3 more breaths. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, squeeze your knees in. Squeeze down the side of your legs. Give them a little bit of a whack. And draw them in. Just going to rotate around. So we're going to do some rolls from here. So you can either do it crossing your feet over, or hands hugging behind here or behind here. We're going to do, we'll do 7 rolls. Each time you come forward, don't want your feet touching the floor, and really try and get as much rounding as you can. So you're going to exhale back, inhale up. So in your own time. Allow yourself to go right onto your shoulders as well. Give yourself a bit of a massage. You can go around in circles. But it's nice and slow, nice and controlled. Lovely, and then squeeze your knees in, round those shoulders, drop your head in. Extending your legs out, hands on your legs, and slowly, slowly, slowly curling yourself down onto the mat. Extend yourself out, extend your arms away from you, take your right arm away a bit, left arm, jiggle yourself about. Draw your knees into your chest again, squeezing everything in, bring your head up. Inhale, extend out again. Palms down by your sides. You're going to raise, so right leg first, so right leg's coming up, heel stretching away from you. Bend your knee into 90 degrees, holding your hand onto your knee, and you're raising your chest up to come towards your knee. So we're going to come up and we're going to hold for 5 breaths. So inhale, come up. So it's all about your body coming up to your leg rather than you bringing your knee forward too much. It's the front of your body working. Making sure your left leg is straight out in front of you, your heel pushing into the floor. And your hands are just supporting you, so it's not that you're pulling yourself up. Exhale slowly down. Hands down by your sides. Inhale, raise your heel up. Exhale slowly, slowly, slowly take it down. Now your left leg, heel comes up to 45. Bend in, your hands, they're supporting you. And exhale, come up for 5 breaths. Pushing your right heel into the floor. Exhale slowly down. Extend your heel up and slowly, slowly, slowly down to the floor. Draw your knees in, give them a squeeze. And drop your head down. Hands on your knees. So we're going to circle your knees around, so using your breath. Inhale as you extend away. Exhale as you draw them in. Inhale and exhale. So concentrating on the sides as well, that takes a bit more control. But you'll feel that massaging of your lower back and your pelvis. And then rock around the other way. Inhale as you extend, exhale as you squeeze in. Draw them in one more time. Head up to your knees. Then feet down to the floor. So your knees are together and your feet together, and we're just going to let your hips drop, your knees drop out to the side to open up your hips. So just let them butterfly out, so allowing your feet to come together, your soles of your feet to press together if they can. Make a diamond with your hands and just place that over your belly. We're just going to have 5 nice long breaths here. Really extend your breath with your hips really nice and try and relax through your hips as much as you can. You might find that you might want to just put some pillows or anything just if you feel really tight here, but otherwise just allow yourself just to ease into your hips. 3 more breaths. That was more than 3, sorry. And draw them in. Cross your feet over. Roll yourself up and forwards, hands down, and back into your plank. Lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look forwards and stepping forwards. Hands on your legs and slowly, slowly, slowly come down. So coming into your bridge, so bending your knees up towards your bum. So this time your feet and your knees are hip width apart, so maybe have a block between your knees. Hands down by your sides, so pushing through your heels to raise your hips up, coming into your bridge. So if you've got a block, squeeze a block between your knees, otherwise your hips really squeezing to lift up your hips. 5 breaths here. So you can come a little bit higher by drawing your palms together, rolling your shoulders. Each inhale, feel your belly lift. And as you exhale, pushing down through from your knees into the floor, your feet nice and flat. 1 more breath. Exhale, release your hands, slowly come down. Draw your knees in. Feet back down again and roll yourself up, and this time see if you can come up a little bit higher. So if you were using a block before, maybe take that away, but just feel like you're still squeezing your knees in. 5 breaths. 3 more. Exhale slowly, slowly, slowly down. Draw your knees in. And yeah, we'll do one more vinyasa. Curl forward, hands down, into plank, lower down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, down dog. Look forwards. Inhale, come through into long sitting again. So you can do your inversion, so whether you want to do your inversion with your legs up against the wall, or we'll do it as we normally do, so keeping your hips really working, so squeezing you up. So 8 breaths with your legs up, 8 with your breaths with your legs straight, going behind you, so either getting to the floor or just keeping them straight, supported, but keep your hands on your back. And then 8 with them all squished up, and then slowly coming down using your hands as anchor. So I'll do it at the same time. So roll yourself up, knees towards your head, hands behind your back, raising your feet up. 8 breaths here. So squeezing your knees, squeezing your hips. Exhale as your legs come behind you, so either just straight and then keeping them, they'll be off the ground, but keep your hands there on your back, otherwise allow them to come to the floor. And again, you can keep your hands there, or you can release them behind you, either stretched out or binding your palms. 8 breaths. Bending your knees, allowing your knees to come down towards the floor, allowing this bit of your back to release. 8 breaths here. Squeezing your head with your knees. Slowly release your hands to behind you, so they're going to be like an anchor, and slowly releasing yourself down. Feeling every bit of your spine as it comes down. Either bend your knees or you can keep them straight. Slowly straightening yourself out on the floor. And then just laying yourself nice and flat. So your feet are back towards, engaged back towards you, still squeezing your ankles together, squeezing your knees, squeezing your hips. Your chin, your neck's nice and lengthened out, so your chin's coming in. 5 breaths here, drawing your belly in. Relax your body, draw your knees in, give yourself a squeeze. Oh, we haven't done our fish pose, we're going to do that one. Counter pose, can't forget that. So, raise your hips up, hands underneath your bottom, extend your legs away and prop yourself up onto your elbows. Drop your head. 5 breaths here, pointing your toes away from you. Keeping that squeezing of your hips, squeezing of your knees going on. Take any pressure off your back. Inhale, lift up. Draw your knees in. Then roll forwards. Extend yourself out into plank. Lower down, inhale up dog, exhale down dog, and then come through into sitting. So finished our full practice there. So we're going to finish with our breath practice and then we'll have Shavasana, and you'll really deserve it because it's quite a bit more fast paced with those vinyasas as well. So come into a comfortable sitting position, be it cross-legged or sitting on your feet here. So we're gonna go with this breath for about 3 minutes. I'm gonna get my phone. We can keep time. So we're gonna go use our balanced breath. As I've said before, this is what practice that I do pretty much every day, and it just keeps your nervous system balanced so that we can go with the high pressure stuff, kids running around, and then coming down, but without swinging. So it's just balancing it all out, and this is what this breath is really, really good at doing. So I think it's really good to keep coming back to and just working it and working it and working it. And it doesn't need to take long, and then you can find that if you find you're getting a bit agitated or wound up and think, how do I bring myself back? Just trigger it in, and it's almost become Pavlov's dog once you get yourself back to that space. So finding that comfortable sitting position, hands on your knees or in your lap, and you can have it in chin mudra as well. And we're just going to come to that balanced breath, so I'll count 4 and 4, and then 5 and 5, and then we'll settle in for that breath for about 3 minutes. So in, and you can close your eyes or just lower your gaze to a point on the distance in the floor. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So just continuing with that balanced counted breath, be it the 4 and 4 or 5 and 5. We'll settle down with that for the next 3 minutes. So you can also incorporate your ujjayi breath, that ocean sound, help control the pace and keep that focus. And also breath movement, so as you inhale, taking that flow of energy up through to the crown of your head. Exhale, that line down through your body to your sitting bones. We're about halfway through that breath, so keeping that going. And just noting if you've got any areas in your body that feel like they're, a bit tight. So now as each exhale, as you're taking that flow down through your body, just relaxing your body. It's about 1.5 minutes left. Just allowing that breath practice to settle now. And we can come to Shavasana. So put your jumpers on, your blanket on. I'll set the music going. And we'll have a good 5 minutes of your Shavasana. So if you lay yourself back, we'll just settle in your body. So lay that nice and flat. Feel like you've extended the back of your neck out, so your chin might be slightly tucked in, but you're getting lots of length out of your body. Allow your feet to just drop to the sides, and your hips settle, and your chest nice and open. So we'll slowly map through your body to ease you into Shavasana. So your feet, feel them rolled out and heavy and relaxed. Your lower legs and your upper legs have worked hard, and now just relax. Your hips, your belly. Take a breath in and relaxing through the middle part of your body. Your lower back, your upper back, your shoulders and your chest. Big breath in and just relax. Then your arms, legs by your sides, they're heavy, and relax. Your palms are soft. And then your head, just give it a little roll one side and then the other. Settle it in the middle and just feel how it sinks into the floor. And relax. Just imagine you've got a nice warm pebble, been warmed by the sun, maybe one from Budley. Just drop into that point of your third eye between the middle and just settling your mind. And I just let it all go. Everything's relaxed. So let your mind do whatever it needs to. You've got the next 5 minutes just of totally give in. Just taking a nice big breath in and blow it out. And again, a nice big breath. Starting bringing a bit of movement into your body, wiggling your fingers and your toes, rolling your head gently side to side, stretching your arms out. Bit of a stretch. And then drawing your knees up into your chest. Give yourself a cuddle. Rolling over onto your right hand side. Give yourself nice and curled up, your eyes closed. Take a couple of breaths there. And then in your own time, just coming up to sitting. Palms together at your heart centre. Inhale together. Exhale. Inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed that slightly more energetic practice, and see you soon.